Hey y'all, this is Erson, welcome back to Long War 2. We're still kind of in a holding pattern, really, primarily for victory here, which is where we need to be. So I'm going to go back to this particular area, back to the South African Haven, and scan there. That's where our intel is, where our major assets are, so we can kind of get this mission underway. We've been planning this one for quite some time, so if we can snoochie-woochie this one out, that'd be pretty good. About to get a supply drop as well, which would be pretty nice.
Communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Hello. So we lost 19, which is annoying. I mean, understandably.
You have outdone yourself.
Well, thank you, Council Guy. So that was probably the goo man we just killed, so that's fine. I guess I'll live with that. Good thing is, we have some cash. And what is that sound? Okay, ignore that for a minute. What's that noise? What was the wah wah sound? Was it this? Alright, you know, I'm gonna hit that in a second, but let me... Wow, that was really weird. Why did that suddenly march out? Is that the dark event going off or something? Yeah, nobody knows anything. Okay, I guess I have to find them out or something. There's no way there's no dark events right now. We're 98% of the supply rate, though. That's what we're gonna hit right now. Yup. So let's look at the squad that we have here. Again, we have Victory Squad, I think. And that's going to be a Ranger, a Grenadier, a Sharpshooter, 2 Shinobis, a Technical, a Ranger again, and a Spec. So double taps, slashy slashy, explodey explodey, more explodey explodey, and game time. So we're going to do it. I think that's fun. Let's go rock and roll, shall we? Let's launch the mission. This is the big one. If this succeeds... we get the supplies we need. If it doesn't succeed, shit gets worse.
Something important through this area on a convoy, and the Resistance managed to disable one of the transports before Advent could regroup.
Oh yeah.
They're already working to lock down the site, but we can't pass up this opportunity. We need to secure the area, eliminate any hostile resistance, and recover whatever they've got.
Operation Ice Wheel. Sexy. I like it. I like this whole... oh, this one was loaded fast. I like the whole peeking out the window thing. That's a very nice touch. I dig it. I dig it a lot, actually. See what it's got.
1-5. The disabled Advent convoy is just ahead.
Excellent.
Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
So, let's see what we got here. We got the zone wall there. You got the zone wall there. Remember, we're going to have a bigger enemy complement here than we normally do. For obvious reasons. This is light moderate. So we're used to like 9 to 10. We're here, we're looking at 12 to 18 or something ridiculous like that. So that's probably 4, 5 packs minimum of about 4 or so. Something like that. So we got to be awful careful. You also don't want to be awful though. So, Crazy Chef, why don't we find out where the A's at? And we'll see what happens after that.
Moving out.
Nope. Speaking of A's.
Without the introduction of human DNA,
we got snacks.
Great.
Thin men. I love the way Tigan says that. It says so, like, pejoratively. Thin men.
The aliens don't need an infiltration.
Nasty thin men. Alright, so that's a 5-pack. Trooper, Viper, Engineer there. You got a drone there and another trooper. And a sentry. Okay, sentry meaning... sentry Overwatch? Hold on. Sentry. Sentry looks like an Overwatcher, I think. Yeah, Sentry's an Overwatcher. We got surveillance drones, we got troopers, we got engineers, and we got Vipers. Okay. Will McAdoo, man. Alright. Let's see what Ray's got in store. We can keep an eye here, and I kind of want to do this. I also want to know if there's anything else coming up our ass this way. Because we gotta not get 90 degree here. Because we're gonna hit a 5 alien pack. We gotta make sure we don't get 90 degreed. So I'm gonna shift Ray out here. Kind of cover our butt. And looks like we're pretty clear from this side. And looks like this is a cliff coming off of the edge. Still got a little distance to the zone wall though. So there could be something lurking around here. We gotta be very aware of that. But Calvin, game time! Hunt is ready to rock and roll as well. So having him on kind of sniper duty. I want to put him right here actually, because this is too much a chance of someone coming up and breaking his cover, and then he has to move again. So getting Calvin here might be good. And also clear our way to see if there's anything else present out here. No, there's no, there's not. I need to get stocks on my snipers. That is job number 2. After job number 1. So let's get people who need to be stationary in stationary positions. I may unload a rocket here first thing from Mary. That seems like a wise move in my book.
Got it covered.
And we'll get... Oh, dear God. That's like a 6-pack? What is this? Or is this 2 packs on top of one another, doing some kind of weird Advent loving kind of thing? Kind of team building exercise? How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that just got interesting. I didn't think there would be a 6th in that one, but I guess that's how we roll, yo. That's kind of scurry. Can we get Chef up here? Hello, children. Alright, no, wrong Chef, sorry. Tank. Yes, yes, yes. Tank, but I need my gunners. I need Johnny Double Tap Johnlin. I should name him Double Tap. All my Rangers' nicknames are Double Tap. I'm not very creative. Alright, let's get Johnny Double Tap Johnlin there, and we'll get another Double Tapper up there as well. Yeah, Bard. Bard's gonna have to be here, I'm afraid, so I was gonna try to put him where I was gonna put Johnny, but that's where it's gonna be. Yup. So we'll be okay here, barring some severe weirdness. Let's get... So we're gonna set this ambush up right off the bat. Not right now, you idiots, but like really, really soon. They're gonna move, and if they stay bunched together, then a hello Heidi-ho rocket is gonna be what the doctor ordered. The drone is gonna be less of an issue, so I'm less concerned about Mammy, but I do want Mammy to be positioned to give support. Question is, how far forward do I move lest we get flanked? This should be fine. They could be moving a bit, but we should be covered by the weirdness. Let's see here. And Tank, what with the grenades and all? We can get Tank right there, I guess. Get him set to drop Frost if we need it. This is a big pack. We haven't really hit packs this big before. So I'm just a wee bit worried. This might go weird, but is that all the moves we have? Yeah, okay. So as long as they don't patrol too far forward, we should be able to set this up relatively easily. And if not, then we are in deep shit, but, you know, details. Anyone moving? So this looks... No, this is one giant freaking pack. Okay. I do want to unload a rocket on this. I think that's probably the best choice I have right now. And there's a 6-pack gonna whoop me some, then I might as well whoop that 6-pack first. That's the rule of engagement according to the Book of Verse, Chapter 1. Tactics. It's kind of some weird XP of Warhammer 40k. Some kind of holy writ that's not really writ. Okay. So your aim sucks. That's a highly explosive canister that no one is near, so I guess we're going to do a rocket launch. Atlid got a tile scatter of 2, which is pretty awesome, I guess. Now, that's not supply, that's explosive. Should be okay, but I do want to unload... Maybe, could Tank give me more precise munition? But it feels like the rocket would be way more valuable. I don't get this much grouping that regularly, and Tank would be more useful for more precision work later. So I feel like this is probably the best bet I've got. Now if I centralize, I need to zoom out. No, I can't zoom out. I need to see where am I central relative to all these things without blowing. I want to not blow the explosive as possible. That would be great, I think. Let's kind of get it right there and see how that goes. If we scatter 2 in some direction, we're bound to hit something. Alright, Atlid, count on you. Set us off. Ooh, that kills 3. We set off the explosive. We did some work. Did some work. Again, I'm not bothering with the Overwatch traps because they're generally useless. However, now that I see what happened, they probably wouldn't have been as worse as I thought. So, 40%. Probably should have set some Overwatches, actually, now that I think about it. I got too excited about the rocket. Can you blame me? I can't blame me. Then again, I could be biased. Johnny, what we got? We got full cover that we can't see anything from. Why do we not have eyes on these things? This seems weird. Do we have combat protocol? We do. I need you to combat protocol the Vipor, because Vipors are bad news. How do we not see the Vipor? We do see Vipor there. Okay, good. Fine. I find it highly odd that I can't get into positions where I can see things. This is unfortunate to me. Alright, we'll need to get Mammy moving to hit the Vipor. And then I'm going to stop saying it that way because everyone's probably like, oh my god, stop saying it like that. And I'm like, alright, fine. How are you flanked? You're flanked here. And I want to keep at least one ghost, and I might be Ray in this case. Because he's going to be kind of critical. So we need to get Johnny and Bard into a position where they can fire. We need Mammy in a position where he can combat protocol the Viper. I told you I'd stop doing that, but I lied! Here? Yeah, that's about the only place we can get Mammy in to see the Viper. I just don't want to risk not killing the thing, if you know what I mean. Bard can hit that down. Well, the gunner is annoying because I think he can suppress. Tank, I don't want to blow grenades on this because we're down to 3, so we're actually kind of feasible on this. These little squad sight shots. I can insta-hollow and see if we can't gib that guy. That guy. See if we can't gib him. What's up? And you can also give me... Can't do focus fire. Oh, that needs to not be at squad sight range. Okay, interesting. So that's a little less useful for a sniper than I had hoped. Let's see if we can't ping this guy down. That's worth a shot. All targeting's up, right? Complete miss, not even a graze. Okay. It was worth the try. It was worth the try. Talago Tank's got a nickname of Spitfire. I don't really want to do a lot of what I'm about to do, because that gunner's a liability. If we could lock him down in some way, this would be useful. Is there a safer way I can... Okay. So Crazy Chef can get here. He'd still be hidden. And then we'd have a flank at least, and we're not probably going to be able to do enough damage here. 2 to 4. That'd be unlikely to do required damage. What I want to do is get Mammy in a slightly safer position than he was threatening to be moved to, because that would not have worked. This gives us the eyes on the Viper that I need, so... Let's get that eye on the Viper there. I'm not going to take any risks with that. Allez. Merci. No risk on getting poisoned here. I don't want to have to deal with that. Now, there's another guy over there, obviously, we need to deal with. He might be a problem. We might be able to flesh him if we want. That might be a good move, though that puts Chef out in a bad place if we can't deal with this gunner. Ray is kind of not in a position to deal with that. Johnny Brambles, do you see this guy? Like, how does no one see this guy? This is what bugs me the most. He's behind this tree, and apparently it's totally invisible to everyone. It's a secret to everyone, especially the ones who need to hit him with a gun. Alright. So Atlet is stuck there. Mammy already did his thing, so that position is locked. Tank really can't do much. Chef can shoot him, children. And Ray can't really get there besides watching our 6 here. So unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to Overwatch camp this SOB, which is not my idea of a good time. I mean... When? Here? No? There? No? Everywhere? Basically, you can see him if you walk out of cover. That's not great. So I think what we're going to do is wait for Johnny and Co. and Bard, oddly enough, to just Overwatch the shit out of this guy. I mean, without putting it crassly, that is pretty much what's going to happen here. And I'll leave Tank on the low ground here, because that's actually something resembling full cover. I might shift Johnny up. So we have, no matter which way he moves, that way we have Overwatch on him. We'll try to, oh, hi there. That's right, the engineer. Forgot about that dude. And the problem with this is that he also has the ability to flash bang us, which is not good. Tank, can you get over here, buddy? Tank will see him from there. And that's going to give me not that many options. So, Chef. There's not a lot of good that I can do here. Because that's an easy flank, courtesy of the engineer. But that's keeping me flanked, basically, right in front of this gunner dude. And that's no bueno. I mean, you could say I might have misplayed this a bit, and you wouldn't be wrong. Can we drop this guy with a 59? It's unlikely. It is highly unlikely, in fact. We can get... we can get 2 walkfires. Are you in full cover, Bard, right now? You are. But that gunner, I won't get flanked by this gunner either. Johnny's kind of at a risk of that.
On the move.
I mean, we are looking at 18 to 20s. I don't want to blow all my explosives this early, but, you know, options being what they are, I may want to unload this. I'm just a little worried about Chef getting flanked to hell here. It's not awesome. Wait, you've got some armor on you, though, right, Chef? No, you don't have any armor padding on you at all? What are you equipped with? Do you equip you with something weird? Everyone else has 2 armor, and Chef just got 8 HP raw. Interesting. Bard, do we not put ceramic plate on you? That seems odd. Anyway. Johnny Brambles. If you wouldn't mind seeing if you can't walk fire this guy to death, that'd be slick. Oh, 2 damage, so 1 HP left. That was 50-50 of getting that kill, so unfortunately it didn't work out for us. So that makes things a little more complicated. I may want to drop a little grenade here. I don't want to do it with invisible people, but at this rate, that's all I've got. I'm very close to getting that position, but I'm not quite there. Tank sees that fella from here. And I could drop the gunner with a frag. I don't want to, because frags are going to be useful later. Do I do this to keep an earlier start, and then we have to fight off the last set of packs here? I'm not happy right now, as you can tell. I'm really hemming and hawing this move. I think I'm going to go with the guaranteed grenade. I hate doing this. I hate making a judgment like this, but I need to make sure this guy doesn't do anything crazy. While his crazy chef is going to be in a crazy position, he's not going to be flanked, and he will now be alive, so that's good. Now, the advantage of that also is that's going to force him to move. He knows he's flanked now, so he's going to want to move, and that'll give us the opportunity to get us some pretty decent Overwatch fire. And we're going to use Ray up here to make sure we know what's coming or not at us in this direction. And let's get Bard just on the Overwatch train, I think. That'll be fine. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh, graze for 2. Another pack right there. Guarantee you that much. Game time, do you have a shot? You don't have a shot. So why don't you have a shot? We have someone spotting. But that could be a risk of triggering another pack if I'm not careful. There could well be another pack here, and I gotta be very cognizant of that. So I'm gonna take Ray. This is dangerous for Ray, too, though. Getting potentially spotted out. Let's see if there's a pack right there. I don't know. That's gotta be a resounding maybe from me, I think. I don't see anything out there right now. I'm surprised my sniper doesn't have eyes on this, actually. Seems odd. Johnny Brambles can probably handle this with another walk fire. Problem is, if there is a pack hiding out there, we're going to be in trouble if we trigger it. So I need to move up one more tile than I would like to for this shot as well. I'm actually really surprised. My snipers are not... I don't feel like he's pulling his weight. Like, he should have line on this. He should be right here, but he doesn't because of this damn tree, I think. So that's really frustrating. That's just a factor of how snipers are programmed now. The AI is programmed to know where sniper lines are, but that seems odd. But the fact that he ran back here without any source of support, I find that unlikely. There should be a pack back there, I think. Right? No, Intel says there's nothing unless they're behind the truck. It's possible, but at least we have some visibility. This is a nice little graveyard over here, which isn't creepy at all. What do you have? A 42 because of his cover. Where is he covered from? We can get it right here. I mean, we can get the flank. I just run the risk of spotting something there, and I don't want to do that. That's far too risky for me. So Johnny can get his gun out here. No, he's got to be here. I'm not liking this. I'm really worried about triggering. There's a lot of A's on this map. I wouldn't be this paranoid normally, but there's a lot of A's here. Calvin, can you get a good line on this? Can you get anything? No, he's got to get over here, I think. Calvin's got to get over here to make something worthwhile. Let's take a shot. Like, pretty much from there would be Calvin would be best. I'm thinking someone's going to come in from that side. Just get Calvin up while he can. Tank. Tank can also get out here. Bard, can you get out there? Atlee can get out there. I mean, we have a lot of shots on target. It's just none of them can really enhance what we're trying to hit here. Bard, can you actually get to this guy? Bard cannot. So leapfrogging Bard up 2 tiles would be wise. I mean, a full cover position, a double move. Okay, let's be smart about this. All right, let's take the shot with Johnny. I mean, that's probably the best chance we have of actually hitting this guy. And that got screwed. Okay, unfortunate. Now we have Tank for a shot. Tank's aim is 71. Tank is a really good aim for a Grenadier, I gotta say. Mammy's got pretty decent aim too. He's been going to the range a lot. So we can get Mammy with the high ground bonus. I'm pretty sure we can handle this, barring some weird activation. 53. That's not awesome. Even with that, and I don't want to burn my combat protocol. Volume of fire, baby. All right. Sometimes that's enough. Okay, so that saves us a lot of trouble and a lot of headache. Atlid, get up here, because I'm pretty sure the engagement's going to happen up here now, next. And I want to go for that, but the absolute risk, you can only blue move out to here. Why is your movement so bad? Aren't you, like, Legs McGee out here? I don't know. I figured Crazy Show would be able to do that, but that is kind of a risky spot for me. I'm going to get loot. I mean, Bard and his loot up here. So there's nothing out there, which means likely the pack is going to be out here. Now, Ray can make some serious tracks for this, but he probably won't be able to get here in a single turn. That'd be insane. He's got the same moves that Chef does. But because we just finished an engagement, like, I'm going to play this extremely risk-averse. Like, extremely risk-averse. Tank. Yeah, get up here. I'm going to try to keep the high ground. We have no timer on this mission, so I don't want to take any bad engagements. I don't have to. This provides us flexibility, and then we can worry about the rest. Chef, are you the last action we have? We do. So I'm not going to go for that right now. That would be why. Something invisible. Okay, Sectoid just resurrected a zombie, so we know there's a Sectoid pack out there. Gotcha. Good to know. So we got that kind of interesting bit to follow. Ray, talk to me, buddy. We know there's a Sectoid out here, so we need to find out where they're at. Can we get some vision? How far over are we still? There still could be another pack back here, so I can't move Ray that aggressively. Alright, talk to me. Okay, so we still don't see where the Sectoid is. This is kind of nasty. It's a little bit of high ground in this corner. Gotta be careful we don't get caught in this death pocket in the graveyard. Alright, so good thing that we have Ray. The extra Shinobi is actually helping out a lot. 95%. Alright, buddy. Game time. If you miss this, I'm gonna be embarrassed for you. One shot. One shot, one kill, baby. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. So we don't want to hit that, because obviously Sectoid's incoming. And I don't want to trigger anything, so we're not going to move anywhere past where Atlid is. Johnny is going to take the opportunity to reload his gun, because Johnny got his gun. He just needs to use it now. Take the basic Overwatch there. I mean, I'm going to not move the Overwatch until we're ready to move. Bard is going to bring his loot up, because obviously we got stuff incoming, and I want Bard up in the front line. He doesn't have that hair trigger, I think. Yeah, reaction fire, so we want to use that if possible. That'll be good. You get Tank. Not so... We are not so... Atlid. That flamethrower would be handy, but I'm afraid this may trigger. I don't want to move her at all any further than she is, so we'll just use the Smig Overwatch. Yeah, we're gonna hold them past where Atlid is. That's our goal. Tank getting a little closer doesn't hurt. Extra grenades are always good. Chev's gonna give me an Overwatch. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one real conservative. I don't want to... This is our first attempt, really, at getting some clean work on this, so... If we can get supplies, maybe that would be good. And I'm assuming that's actually going to involve Illyrium and alloys, which would be critical, too. Bard, yeah, give me that Overwatch. Okay. Yeah, incoming. There we go. We got some friends. We got Stun Lancers for the first time, I think. There's a Graze. There's a shot. Out of 21, that wasn't bad. Officer's got 1 HP left. The Stun Lancer's going to charge us. Where's the Sectoid? Where's the Sectoid at? There's a kill. 2 kills. So we did it that way, baby. So I did it that way. Okay, that evaporated. That's fine. I can't really do much about that. Officer's got the Overwatch. Game Time's got some tricks up his sleeve, so... We have Squad Sight. That's the only type of shots we have is Squad Sight. So we either hollow or we can take a Squad Sight shot. I feel like Squad Sighting would be useful. 48 is about the same as... So if these hits, we deal with the Sentry, though. That's a big help. The Stun Lancer, oh, much less HP than they used to have. Okay, that's good to know. But where's that sectoid at? That's got to be around here. We got to be hella careful how we move. So 9 active, 3 killed. All right, so if they keep getting those 6-packs, they're going to be basically 3 packs is about 6, and that should be roughly the enemy complement here. Johnny Brambles, can you get into a position where you don't get overwatched to death and you actually hit something? Answer, not so much. Really? Look at this shit. The engagement position we've got here are kind of mighty tricksy, and the nasty part about this, they're also sitting on where the loot is, which I need to retain. Got a 55 on Bard. That's pretty good. Remember, he has the advantage of lock it on, so his odds of hitting the same target are much higher. So having him double tap something would be useful. Since game time can only hollow at best, I suggest we just take the volume of fire here. Might be able to drop the sentry. It's a 50-50, and I'll take that swing. And we took the 50-50. Beautiful shot. Worth the odds there. Definitely worth the odds. And the Overwatch trap there worked beautifully. We didn't need to worry about too much. We haven't even unloaded our grenades, which is really our ace in the hole here. Now, Ray has a 44 on now. We have a 77 on the axe. Revealing Ray would be a liability, in my opinion, since he's going to tell us where the sectoid is that resurrected the zombie. So I think I'm going to take Ray first here. There we go. Definitely a pack out there. So we're going to... Okay, so this is dangerous because now we're on a corner where that pack might activate on us. You don't know Ray is here. BT dubs. You don't know Ray is there. So I'm not going to move because that pack could come in at us at any time. So we need to get... I think Bard is going to perform an adequate service here. I'm going to take a shot. Might be able to hit the 55, and if not, we'll have locked on. How much is the walk fire? That'll give me 95 on walk fire, I think. I'm going to take that swing. If we don't hit the 55, it's fine. Now we have locked on, which should give us... which apparently didn't change anything. So locked on is broken. 10 aim and 10 crit for successive shots at the same enemy unit. So, same enemy unit, we should be having a lockdown plus 10. So why is it... It was 55 before, though. That's so bizarre. Did I misread last time, or is that the first shot or something? What was the bonus? Alright, so still an 85. Something's weird there. I need to review the footage. I'll figure out what the issue is. Maybe just me not understanding. Pinged. That's what we wanted to see. Overwatch indeed removed. Now, I need Ray to figure out where the damn pack is without activating said pack. Can we get an eye from this corner, Ray? There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, they're right there. There's a 4-pack that I can see, probably going to be 6. So Ray, you see how important intel is on these maps, how important and critical Shinobi are. So without this, we could totally walk into a problem and turn an engagement that's relatively doable to something that's really, really problematic. Alright, so now the issue is finding a way to pump this guy full of lead without getting pumped ourselves. In the immortal words of the G.I. Joe Fensler films, last one there is a penis pump, so how do we eliminate this guy without putting ourselves at risk? Now, Bard's in a little bit of risk right now, which I don't like. Loot's still alive here. The truck did blow up. We can grenade the stun laser. Now, we have 3 of these now, and I don't see this as a bad thing. We can unload some of the explosives. We can also try and flesh. We're going to save that for the sectoid pack, inevitably. And if we can keep an overwatch for when they decide to breach cover, that might be useful too. And Johnny can get another walk fire up here. And as you can see how valuable walk fire is, a guaranteed damage is, not guaranteed, but higher ratio damage is critical. Damn. So do we burn a grenade here? That's a good question. Not sure if I'm going to do that. But then again, if I'm not going to do it now, I already hit 2 packs and I haven't used any of my explosives, any of my consumables, might be a good time to start unloading. You know what? Screw it. I think I'm going to move tank down here. That shouldn't trigger anything out there. Nor out there. Thank you. Want to frag right on this guy. If we're lucky, that's going to clear his cover, provide some easier shots down the line. So let's get it. Let's not blow up any supplies. Get him right on the nosy there, right on the nosy, directly on his face. What's up? Yep. Okay. 1 HP. It's a little unfortunate, and his cover remains, which is even more unfortunate. That's kind of shitty in the common parlance. So, alright, I gotta decide whether I want to knock this guy down or not. The walk fire, maybe? Or Mammy, don't really want to burn combat protocol when there's a drone incoming. We can just immediately... Well, we can haywire it. Combat protocol is such a good source of guaranteed damage. The question is, do I want to get more overwatches, or do I want to combat protocol this guy? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Johnny like as close as he needs to be to do this. Try to get a ping off of him. It's not going to be a really high odds here. And I'm afraid this might catch me out. Yeah, don't trigger the pack. We're good. Okay, 19 to 49. This turns into a 50-50. And that's loot as well, but the odds of me getting over there for the loot, gonna be honest with you, probably pretty low. Let's take the walk fire, see if we can do it. Ping to 50-50. Nice shot, Johnny. Alright, so we're gonna need to get this loot at some point, but I don't want to trigger this pack, and I'll probably handle this next time. But for no, it's an invisible tree. It's actually not a tree, it's not there. It's an advent illusion. So, join me next time for this here mission, as we probably handle another 6-pack here, which Ray has so diligently spotted out. And this is probably when we're going to let Ray off the chain and do some serious work, but that'll have to wait till next time. I've been Nurse. I will see you on Long War 2 then. Till then.